Welcome to Goddess Garden Book Chats with Reading Challenge. 28 days, 28 books, 28 reviews, and we are at book 26. I selected this, and it's been in my library of audible books on my audio profile for for a hot minute. I can't even remember when I bought this book. And I sort of had it as one of those that I would use as a reference guide, something that I would have as a tool and be able to pull from it. But once I got into it, it was open and closed, cover to cover. So I hope you enjoyed book 26 as we close in and move through this month. The Pain We Carry is definitely worth your reading time. Enjoy!
Hello everyone, we've done 25 days of masterful selections, and today's pick is no different. The reading challenge for day 26 is another deep dive into a book that is not just informative, but transformative. The Pain We Carry by Natalie Gutiérrez, LMFT, is a powerful guide to healing from complex PTSD, specifically tailored for people of color. This book is narrated by L. Malaika Cooper, whose voice brings an added depth and warmth to the material, making it even more engaging. Before we get into the core of the book, let's talk about the foreword by Dr. Jennifer Mullen, a psychologist and activist known for her work in decolonizing therapy. Dr. Mullen sets the stage beautifully. She discusses how historical and systemic traumas have shaped the mental health experiences of marginalized communities and highlights the importance of healing work tailored specifically for people of color. Her words validate the experiences of many who have felt unheard in mainstream therapeutic spaces, and she makes a compelling case for why this book is so needed right now. Now let's talk about whether this book delivers on its promise. Does it effectively address the issues it highlights? In my opinion, absolutely. Gutiérrez weaves together personal stories, clinical insights, and cultural commentary to create a comprehensive and deeply relatable narrative. She doesn't just discuss complex PTSD, she situates it within the lived experiences of people of color, addressing systemic racism, colorism, and generational trauma. What makes this book even more impactful is the practical advice it offers. From mindfulness exercises to journaling prompts, Gutiérrez gives readers actionable tools to work through their pain. Some of the strongest aspects of this book include cultural relevance. Gutiérrez writes from experience, and it shows. As a Latina therapist, she speaks directly to communities that have often been left out of mental health conversations. Add intersectionality. The book recognizes that trauma doesn't exist in a vacuum. Race, gender, and socioeconomic status all play a role in shaping our experiences, and Gutiérrez does an excellent job of acknowledging this. Also, holistic healing. This book isn't just about mental healing. It integrates bodywork, mindfulness, and community support, making it a well-rounded resource. Of course, no book is perfect, and there are some areas where I think this one could have gone deeper. For instance, while it does touch on intersectionality, I would have liked to see more discussion on the unique challenges faced by LGBTQ+ people of color. Additionally, while the book focuses heavily on personal healing, it doesn't offer as many concrete steps for systemic change, something that many readers looking to challenge institutional oppression might have found useful. Another point worth mentioning is the scope of the book. It primarily focuses on the American experience, which makes sense given the author's background, but it would have been interesting to see a broader, global perspective on C-PTSD in communities of color. And finally, while the book is inclusive overall, I think a more in-depth exploration of male trauma and the pressures of masculinity in different cultures could have added even more depth. Now, let's talk about the narration. L. Malaika Cooper does an incredible job bringing this book to life. Her voice is soothing yet authoritative, making it easy to stay engaged even during the book's most emotionally intense moments. Her delivery adds warmth and weight to Gutiérrez's words, making the audiobook an excellent choice for those who prefer to listen rather than read. So what's the final verdict? The Pain We Carry is a good selection for anyone dealing with trauma, especially those from marginalized communities. Gutiérrez has created a resource that is both informative and deeply personal, offering not just an understanding of complex PTSD, but real tools for healing. While there are a few areas that could have been explored further, the book's core message of resilience and self-compassion is powerful and necessary. Whether you choose to read or listen, this book is one that can truly make a difference in how we understand and heal from our pain. Thank you, friends, for listening along as we close in our amazing journey.